The Defense Department continues to clamp down on what information becomes public. A new memo now bars nearly all Defense Department personnel, including military commanders as high as the Joint Chiefs Chairman, from sharing information with lawmakers in Congress without prior approval. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales has reaction from Congress. Erik.
Hey, good evening, Veronica. The move comes just weeks after dozens of Pentagon reporters and news organizations turned in their badges, refusing to sign a pledge to only report DoD-approved information. Officials claim the new memo will help coordinate department messaging through a centralized office and prevent classified leaks. But lawmakers tell me it's meant to crack down on information sharing between the DoD and Congress.
By him controlling the information, instead of us having the opportunity for us to actually do our due diligence, ask the right questions, he's only making the DoD weaker. It shows that he's weak. At the end of the day, it's really against what we said in the Constitution of the United States.
The memo from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says in part, quote, unauthorized engagements with Congress by Defense Department personnel acting in their official capacity, no matter how well intentioned, may undermine department-wide priorities critical to achieving our legislative objectives.
I'm sorry, but every administration wants to prevent leaks, and they should. But to use that as a justification for not even explaining their actions, I mean, we learn by leak, only by leak, what is happening in this administration, and that's not consistent with the democracy.
What does this do for you as a member of Congress trying to oversee?
They're making oversight very difficult, but that's not going to be received well by the Republican members either.
And it's not just Democrats speaking out. Republicans tell me they have their own cards to play.
We have Senate-confirmed nominees that I dare say would we be reluctant to confirm if our access to accurate information from the Department of Defense was inhibited in any way.
They've got to get their leadership team and their trust in place, and this can't just all of a sudden go through a funnel of a handful of people. The DoD, there are too many requirements on it to actually run the organization that way.
Pentagon spokesperson Sean Purnell called the new communication guidelines a pragmatic step and adds these new guidelines will not change how Congress receives information. However, the memo strictly states that information will come from the department's Legislative Affairs Office. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.